And the Canadians retained 50% of Plekanec's salary, too, because he makes about $6 million a year, I think.
So, you got a $3 million quality penalty killer, quality guy. Apparently, according to Bob McKenzie, like you said, he can play anywhere in the lineup.
Yep.
Babcock style gels with him well.
Yeah.
I haven't seen him play. I believe he's played one game at least with you guys.
First game was a little rough, a little bit better tonight. But
There's some growing pains, of course.
yeah.
I think
New team,
if he buys in, I think he'll be a good acquisition for you guys.
But I'll be more opinionated. I'll pick Toronto 1. I'll pick a side instead of being in the middle.
I'm going to say Toronto as well because I know what Plekanec will do going forward this year.
And might be a little biased.
Just a little bit.
Next trade here on my list. Oilers receive Pontus Aberg. Predators receive a 4th-round pick. And the Blue Jackets receive Mark Letestu in a 3-way trade with the Oilers. Oilers, Preds, and Jackets are in a 3-way trade.
I mean, I like Mark Letestu as a player.
I do too. I think
He's got something.
I don't know, lack of word. He's almost like a gem. Like he's actually he puts not a crazy amount of points, but he puts some points for a 4th liner. Kills penalties. He actually can play on the power play.
Yeah,
I've seen him play on the power play. So like, and I heard he's a very character guy, like in the room. So it's like
he's that guy you love to have around.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I don't know much about a Berg.
I mean,
but he's young.
Time will tell with him.
But he's young, right?
And so, a pick is just
a pick. I mean, the 4th pick is just So
but I think with Letestu, Columbus is. I'm going to put my money on Columbus.
Yeah, I think Columbus won that trade too with Letestu.
Yeah,
I mean, like I said, that's going on not knowing much about a Berg, but
yeah, I'll go with Columbus too. Got more depth now.
Next trade here, Predators receive Brandon Bullock and Troy Grosenick, and the Sharks receive a 6th-round pick. It's kind of a little trade. It's not, not going to touch on it too much.
It's one of those mutual benefiting trades.
Yeah, it's. I don't even think I can pick a side. It's kind of like I'm just announcing the trade because
yeah,
I've never even heard of.
Not too much to talk about.
Exactly.
No, exactly. Yeah.
Especially when 2 guys get traded for a 6th round, it's probably just to clear roster spots, like because you only have so many guys on a roster.
Exactly.
Right. Because you got to think, that was San Jose that got rid of those 2 guys, and then they ended up getting Vander Kane. So maybe they're making a roster spots they didn't have over the contracts, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But moving on here, so Blue Jackets receive Ian Cole.
Yep.
And Senators receive 3rd-round pick and Nick Moultrie. Poor Ian Cole, but apparently he just stayed in Pittsburgh. He knew he was going to get traded again, so he was just waiting until he got to his announced his final team.
That's what I had
He didn't
heard.
go to Ottawa and then hop on a plane to which that's nice that they just said, "Hey, hold on, you're probably going to get moved again." At least they were nice enough to tell him that because
he's like, "Whew, not Ottawa."
Dodge a bullet there. I always thought Ian Cole was not too bad of a player, so I'm going to say Jackets got an extra depth defenseman in my mind. So
You got to think Werenski, Johnson,
Seth Jones.
Murray, Jones, Cole.
Yeah,
they're pretty scary going forward.
Yeah,
if they can get to the playoffs.
Yeah,
they get to the dance first, right?
Yeah.
Well, they're making a push, I think.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, they're the last wild card spot. So, Predators receive Ryan Hartman and a 5th-round pick of 2018. The Blackhawks received a 1st-round pick of 2018, 4th-round pick of 2018, and Victor Edsel. A little shocked.
Yeah.
For one,
Hartman?
that Hartman got moved because I thought Hartman was almost
Kane's
a
next
future.
running buddy. Yeah.
Yeah. And a 1st-round pick for him seems a little pricey, but a Nashville 1st-round pick is close to a 2nd-round pick, right? That's a bottom 5, right? So, but still, it's.
Well,
I was shocked. That one I was shocked.
I was shocked, and I kind of disagree with. I think a first overall pick is pretty
Pretty high.
I thought it was pretty fair
Oh,
for
I thought it was
For-
pretty high.
for
I
a
thought it
player
was too
like
much.
that.
Yeah.
When we go later, I'll let you know
Oh,
which one I
okay.
thought was pretty
Yeah,
crazy.
No, that's good. It's good
Foreshadowing for a trade then.
that's good. You're not just jumping on with what
Yeah.
I'm saying. I'm glad you're telling me your opinion. It was too high because
Well, I just know.
or you thought it was fair. I'm thinking it's too high.
Well, I
think
just
Scott agrees
know
with me there.
in 1 year, 2 years, he'll be the guy with Philip Ford. They put some good money, like figurative money, on the table for a guy that will probably be their future.
I'm just not sure what Chicago's doing.
I don't either.
You figured he was a guy who would be part of the...
Yeah,
At least
part of
until-
the-
at
part
least,
of-
you know,
I don't
like-
want to say the rebuild, but part of the future.
Something similar to Artemi Panarin.
Yeah,
And maybe if they had to move him once his contract year came up,
But-
then they move
but-
him. But
I'm not sure if this is Hartman's contract year or not. I don't
it's
know.
possible.
So maybe they couldn't afford him. I don't
It's
know.
possible. I mean, maybe signing 2 players to $10 million is not a smart idea.
Yeah.
And it seems to be showing that way. And I mean, it's not the same as in Edmonton, but
Yeah.
signing big deals is kind of hurting teams right now.
Here's kind of another big one. Jets received Paul Stastny, and the Blues received a conditional first-round pick of 2018 and conditional fourth-round pick of 2020 and Eric Foley. So, I mean,
Jets.
the
Jets
that
won.
The Jets won. The conditional first-round pick, it doesn't say here what it would be, but I imagine it's if the Jets win the Cup or go to the finals, then it turns into a first for the Blues.
Or it's something, but probably maybe a this year or next year kind of a thing. Maybe
Well,
too.
it's 2018, so it has to happen this year. First round pick's a 2018 pick, so it has to happen in this playoffs.
I see.
You understand?
It's a conditional first round pick. For
I
this year.
believe it's probably like most teams. If Jets get to the finals or if Jets win the Cup, it turns into a first. Right?
Gotcha.
Do you understand?
Or maybe there's more stuff added on. Maybe there's more conditions with the pick, or I don't know. Guess time will tell for that kind of stuff.
It's another depth guy for the Jets.
Yep.
Another guy that can play, to be honest, through your lineup. Stastny, I don't think his game's not over by no means.
Oh no.
I believe he's probably in his early 30s.
Yeah.
He's not
Yeah.
super old. I mean, he's around a little bit now, but I mean,
Yeah. He's no old horse, that's for sure.
yeah, I'd agree. Jets won that one.
Yeah.
And Canucks received Brennan Leipzig, and Golden Knights received Philip Holm. Another small one we won't talk too much about, but
Yeah.
I don't know Philip Holm. I know Leipzig because he was a Leaf. I remember him playing in Toronto.
Yeah.
So I mean, I don't really have much opinion on it, but 2 young guys going,
One way and another.
yeah. So I mean, only time will tell with that trade. Here's kind of an interesting one. It's not a big trade by no means, but Ducks received Jason Chimera, and the Islanders received Chris Wagner. I think that was just
Money trade, possibly? Cap space?
yeah. I don't know because I'm pretty sure Chimera makes more than him, but maybe it's just a veteran guy for the playoffs. I mean,
Bottom pair guy, bottom line guy.
and I'm pretty certain Chimera kills penalties, penalty killer. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Maybe
And-
it's something they need.
And he's older, but he still seems like he has a little bit in the tank yet. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like,
Yeah. He
isn't it like
Yeah.
he's like out of you got to think of all the players, hundreds of players that have been through this league. You're telling me Jason Chimera is still kicking around? You know what I mean? Like
Quietly, too.
quietly doing it.
Those bottom 6 guys in your lineup are nowadays revolving door guys.
Another example, Matt Cullen. He's still kicking around. He's in Minnesota now.
Mhm.
He's kicking around like
Yep.
Like it's crazy, but it's neat. It's actually cool.
Yep.
But I don't really know who won that trade, but
I would. I'm going to say Anaheim because
sure, yeah,
a good depth guy.
I'd have to agree. Yeah, I mean
Yeah.
that one's hard to have an opinion because
Yeah.
it's youth for age, and maybe the age helps them in the playoffs. But down the road, obviously Wagner's probably more because Chimera will probably retire in a year or two.
Yeah.
So, here's another one here. Big one. Sharks receive Evander Kane, and Sabres receive a conditional first-round pick of 2019, conditional fourth-round pick of 2019, and Daniel O'Regan.
Okay.
The first round, I should announce here, side note, first round pick in 2019 becomes a second round pick if Kane hits free agency. But if Kane signs with the Sharks, then it becomes a first.
I see.
And the fourth round pick can be pushed to 2020 and then become a third.
Oh, yeah. I see.
If that happens too.
Mm-hmm.
I think San Jose won.
Yeah.
I mean,
If they sign him.
It's good scoring depth for them.
And it's if they sign him.
Yeah.
But I mean,
But even then,
it's,
if they don't
he's a good
sign him,
rental, and you didn't have, like, if they don't sign
Yeah,
him, then,
you didn't pay a ton.
You only
You
gave
don't-
a second and a fourth.
Yeah.
And a
which is
prospect,
not terrible for a short-term rental, I guess.
especially if they go far.
Well, short-term rental that has the potential to sign with you.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Where it's not like some of these other rentals, they're old and they're going to retire at the end of the year. This
Yeah.
is like, he could sign a
You aren't getting Mark.
6-year
You
deal
aren't,
with
you aren't getting Mark Recchi. You're getting a young guy.
You're getting a guy in his prime, right?
Yeah.
Vander Kane's a good player.
Yeah. When he
But
wants to play.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'd say San Jose won that trade.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you guys
I think-
agree or
I think
disagree
so.
with me, but
I'd have to agree.
for Vander Kane. But
And I think it's just a case of the Sabres just taking what they can get, really.
Yeah.
yeah.
I mean, with his history, locker room history, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently, he jives with Burns. So,
Oh, okay.
that's what I was hearing.
Huh.
Burns has similar attitude in the locker room. Like an easy go, free spirit kind of guy. And apparently Kane's like that too. But I don't know if that rubs people the wrong way. I don't know. But moving on here. Blue Jackets got Thomas Vanek for Tyler Mate and UC Jokinen. So UC Jokinen got moved again.
Yep.
So, I mean,
I think the real winner here is UC Okinen's moving company.
yeah. Yeah.
4 times in 1 year.
Yeah. Do you guys think UC, just side note, UC Jokinen done? You get moved that much. It's like nobody either wants you. Okay, you get moved that much. 2 reasons. Everybody wants you or nobody wants you.
Well, I don't think it's a case of everybody
No,
wanting
I
it.
don't think so. Sorry, sad to say, but yeah, I think it's just his career's coming to a wind down.
I think it's probably time to ride off into the sunset and probably play over in Europe somewhere.
Yeah, he'll probably play in Europe, though, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I actually think Blue Jackets won this trade with Vanek. Vanek still has a little
I
more
think
game
so.
left than Jokinen does.
Yeah, I think so.
So I would say, I'd say Thomas Vanek. I don't know. I mean, if Columbus gets some plus, it's another depth guy, right? Like, you don't know how far these teams are going to go, and you need your depth. You need your team to be deep. Because if it's not deep, you're going to lose to teams that are deeper than you.
Yeah.
That's just how it's going to be. Another small trader. Bruins received Tommy Wingles, and Blackhawks got a conditional fifth round pick for him. If Boston advances to the second round, it becomes a 4th round pick.
Okay.
Or if Wingles resigns in Boston, it also could be a 4th round pick because of that reason. I mean, I'd say probably Boston won. I mean, Tommy Wingles, another depth guy.
Yeah, that's true.
I thought he was older than he is. He's only like
Kind of seems like he's been around for a
29 or
long
30.
time.
Yeah. I was like, oh, that guy's got to be like 35, 36 years old. I look. He's like 29, 30 years old. I agree with Scott. It seems like he's been around the league a long time. I mean, maybe it's because that's a kind of a name that sticks out in your mind. Wingles. It's kind of a different name. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? It's not like Smith or something. It's,
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'd say Boston won. I don't know what you guys think. Small trade. It's hard to, but
Yeah,
I
exactly.
mean, for a 5th, you can't really go wrong
No.
in my mind.
Pretty much like at that point in the draft, it's like a crapshoot.
It is. Yep.
Yeah, getting a guy like that's like winning the lottery.
Yep.
I mean, and
But it
usually,
happens.
Yeah, exactly.
Another bigger trade here. Golden Knights received Thomas Tatar for a 1st round pick in 18, 2nd round in 19, 3rd round in 2021. I mean, they're not conditional. They're legit 1st, 2nd, 3rd. To me, that seems like a lot for Tatar.
That's what I was alluding to earlier when I said that he was a guy that I wouldn't have paid just a first for.
It's another, I guess, depth guy for the Knights. Don't get me wrong,
Yeah, exactly.
but it's Thomas Tatar, and I'm not being mean. I don't know. It's just
I mean, a first, a second, and a third. When you go back to it, 2 firsts and a second got Phil Kessel out of Boston.
yeah, and like
So